Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm just messing with my phone. I'm just trying to get Facebook to do the right thing here. Just trying to get Facebook to do the right thing for once in its miserable life. Trying to post a link to the stream and having a little bit of trouble. Also, my thumbs are fat. Got fat boy thumbs. So, that's part of it. It's putting a dumb thumbnail on here. That's part of it. That's not me. Oh my God. You know what? You know what, bruh? You know what? We're going to just not worry about it. My chat's not up here. My chat's not up. I need to open my chat. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. I am doing just great. I'm doing just great. Restream channels? No, chat. There we go. Am I logged into the chat? Yes, I am. Logged into the chat? Yes, I am. Need to put this panel right here. Yes, it does. I'm going to get everything situated, and then we're going to bring in... What? We're going to bring in the voice. That's not where I want it. I want it over here, OBS. You son of a gun. What is happening? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. There we go. All right. Typical technical difficulties. The beginning of the show. I see Jonathan with kind of a glazed over look in his eye over there waiting to be brought in. I'm going to give him the thumbs up. I don't know what. We go through all this stuff every week. Yeah, this is going to be that kind of night. What's up, man?
Thumbs up. Not much, just struggling.
Struggling?
Well, with Twitch just like decided that it didn't want to work, but now it's back after a couple refreshes.
Yeah, it seemed like off to a tiny bit of a bumpy start for me, technically speaking. My chat wasn't up. I'm trying to post a link on Facebook, which I really should have done earlier. But I want to just show you this. Maybe you can't see it. Like, this is what they just decided this is what they want. Well, never mind. Never mind. Never mind about everything. How do I get rid of this? Remove. Oh, fuck. Remove. I wanted to remove the thumbnail. Hey, now. All right. Never mind. I'll post that and nobody will care at all. But at least I did my marketing for the night.
Yay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, I did it. What's up, everybody? Hey, Eva, how's it going? Hope everybody had a good week. I already said that, I know, but it bears repeating, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, not too bad. How about you? What'd you do this week?
What did I do? I've been working and I've been working. I've been exercising a lot. I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight. Which, I think if I exercise every day for like 6 more years, I might lose up to like a half a pound.
Nice.
So that's my goal.
Just as long as you eat nothing at all.
Yeah, eat nothing and oh, wow, I just made you go away completely by doing that.
Oh,
cool. Don't
do that. Or you can. Whatever.
Zoom decided that it hated me and it didn't want me to do that, so I just... What the frick? You disappeared.
Whoa, there I am. Whoa, and I'm gone.
Zoom is like snapping.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Wow, that looks like magic on the stream.
Magic. Yes, that's what I was gonna say too. It feels like magic. It feels like magic. Why is it doing this to me? Pin?
Maybe it's telling us to hop right into the painting.
Nope. We're not gonna do that.
Nope.
We're not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna fix this. By the way, there are also cats going completely insane in my apartment right now. It keeps like jumping, like every time it gets back to the way it was wanted to be, it just jumps. It's like, nope. No, thank you. All right. That's a little bit better, but that thing is still at the bottom, but I don't care, man. Hey, Ethel, how's it going? Magic TG. Magician TG.
What's the TG? Is it The Gathering? Is it Magician The Gathering? The collectible card game?
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. It probably is. Could also be, you know, something else completely different.
Thank goodness. Yep.
Hey, Kimberly, how's it going? What's up?
Hey,
all right.
Kimberly. Don't say hey to me.
Kimberly
okay.
didn't even say hello to her own betrothed.
That's
Is that
crazy.
right? Is that the right word? Betrothed?
I don't know. I try not to use those words.
Bequeathed.
I don't know what they mean. That doesn't sound right either.
Bequeathed. Mistake. Magic in the stream. That is what we are. Yep, that is it. That is definitely what we are. That's your pun for the night. I don't know. Was that a pun or is that? I don't know. Maybe we won't count it as a pun, but you're on thin ice.
Yeah, that's
Right?
your first warning. I've got my moderator tools up.
Cool. Can you believe that there's no way to just whitelist Pretzel Rocks? Like they expect for you to do this.
I shan't believe it.
Maybe if you make Pretzel Rocks a mod.
Oh, you know what? That's probably the right way to do it.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can do that.
Islands in the stream. I know. You were doing islands in the stream, but you changed some of the words, and so it was almost a pun. Islands in the stream. That is what we are. How's everybody doing? Say hello in the chat. Okay, here's my opening spiel. All right. First of all, I love you, but you're gonna have to earn it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't usually say that. I just was trying to think of something funny to say. It wasn't that funny. It was more of like a threat. If you're in the chat, say hello in the chat. If somebody comes into the chat, why do you always look like you're gonna laugh at me when I start saying this stuff?
Me?
Yeah.
No. No, I'm just this is my politely listening optimism face. This is just what I do. It lets you know that I am politely listening and optimistic about our stream tonight.
Okay.
It's very literal. Yep.
Thank you for being optimistic. What does this button do?
If you just keep pressing buttons.
Never press that button.
Okay.
You went away. Okay. Somebody comes into the chat and says hello. Be nice to them. That's all. Until it's not to be nice, as Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse says. So we're going to finish this dang Headless Horseman painting tonight. Jonathan, we missed you last week. Everybody missed you. Everybody was asking about you.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I had work to do, which
Yeah.
I miss being here. I would much rather be here than what I was doing last week.
Yeah. Things happen. You know, we're adults. We got to do stuff. But yeah, just to have you know that you've been missed. You were missed.
Sweet.
All right. So we're working on the Headless Horseman painting, headless hot dog horseman painting, and You're not supposed to see that. You're never supposed to see that. You're never supposed to see this part. Oh, you can't see it. I haven't switched. I haven't switched the screen yet.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I saw it. I saw it. I'll send you all a screenshot.
I'm a professional streamer. All right, here we go. So we're gonna be working on the painting. I made some notes last week on what we would be doing this week on the painting. I also made a few notes on other things, but all right. So we're gonna do some glowy eyes. We're gonna give these hot dogs little pucker butts. We're gonna finish the hands.
Okay.
We're gonna
I get it.
We're gonna finish the buttons. We're gonna finish the buttons. And we're gonna put some more accoutrement on his boots and whatnot. We're gonna give him a cool saddle. We're gonna give him a jack-o'-lantern necklace, jack-o'-lantern medallion here, because Headless Horseman's usually carrying a jack-o'-lantern head, so I thought that'd be kind of cool. And then we're just gonna clean it up overall. We're probably gonna add some rim light and maybe do a little bit more to the background, but not tons.
Looks like you got a lot done last week.
Yeah, I think I worked on it a little bit in between before last week.
Okay.
Yeah, but a lot of this is from last week.
It's looking good.
Cool, thanks. Ethel, you're still reeling over the food court.
See if we can find some food court quality content for you tonight, Ethel.
Definitely. All right, so I need to first thing I need to do that. Man, it doesn't matter if I started 3.5 hours early for this stream, I would still be running late to get it started. Or I would still be ill-prepared. How do you spell saddle? Saddle.
DDLE, yeah.
I just want to see how they strap underneath. Well, that's pretty easy. They strap a couple straps. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Nothing too fancy. This is pretty decent saddle. Just for reference. What else did I need? I'm not going to type in hot dog pucker butts. That's for sure. It's the last thing I'm ever going to do.
How are you going to know what they look like?
I'm just going to type in hot dog. And then I'll extrapolate from here. See, they missed you.
Oh.
Jonathan loves it when people make a fuss about him.
Oh yeah,
all right.
It makes. I'm not weird about it at all.
Let's see. What time period? What historical time period would you say that Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman took place in?
Victorian. Either Victorian or Edwardian. I couldn't tell you the difference between the two.
I think you're right, but let's just double check the internet. American Revolutionary War. So this is the American Revolutionary War. Okay, so
right.
American Revolutionary War outfit. We're gonna look up some cool stuff. Now, I don't want how George Washington dressed. I want how normal Headless Horseman dressed. Let's see. I guess I could use some of these clothes and just change the colors. Do you really think they wore such bright colors back then? I guess they probably still have clothes from then.
Yeah. Some people probably did. The people who really liked getting noticed.
The fancy boys, the dandies.
Yeah, it always depends on, fashion, like how much an individual wanted to stand out. But yeah, they've had really bright colors for thousands of years.
All right, I'm just going to use this. I think we've got most of the outfit here. I just wanted something to. I just wanted to have something to design some boots on, and whatnot, and pants. Early 18. Hey, Katie.
So Victorian era. I'm just here with facts. It's
Early
time for the
1800s.
facts.
I'm listening.
Yeah, Victorian. I mean, it's all about British people. So Queen Victoria's reign from 1837 to 1901, and then Edwardian is after that. King Edward was immediately after her. So it's Victorian, then Edwardian. And that is FactCast.
Factcast. Home of the facts. Home of the facts.
Oh,
Right,
yeah,
was
the
for
chat's helping me. I didn't even have to look that up. Thank you.
yeah. Our friend Katie's here. All right, there's that. Beginnings of that. We're gonna put. So we're gonna give him a saddle. Just want to get. Yeah, just want to get something there. Just some smears. I gotta do something about this leg too.
Which leg?
This foreground leg, it's a little bit hard to understand what's going on, I believe, but I'll fix it.
Okay. Do you have your notes like on a layer?
Yeah, on a separate layer.
Nice. It's cool.
I guess don't horses have horseshoes?
Yep.
That's the thing. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to work on one thing at a time here. One thing at a time. Which I will not do, probably, but. Hot dogs were first called Dushened sausage. Is that why they call those? Is that what? No, they weren't. Were they? Is that why they call the dog Dushens and hot dogs? What came first, the dog or the hot dog? I've got a cat constantly meowing at me. It's pretty constant.
What's it want?
I don't know, man. He probably wants me to throw a fuzzball or something like that. Which I do a lot, but he just wants attention.
Yeah. Did y'all do hot takes last week? Did you get in?
No,
some
it
good
didn't.
Hot takes?
It just didn't feel right without you.
Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Good. I mean, good.
Let me do a hot take of myself. I don't know if I did a hot take. I don't think I did, though. It wasn't like an official thing, if we did. I need to make this chat bigger because I get like one message and there's nothing. I can't see enough of the chat. I am most definitely pronouncing Dushened. I don't know, man. What do I look like? A dog expert? Do I look like a
pronouncer?
Like I'm doing a dog show? Is this a dog show? You know what I mean?
Yes.
It is a dog show.
Is that a question?
I forgot about it being a dog show. All right. Hot takes. What you got?
Oh, I don't have one yet. No, I'm working up to it though. I'm letting it mull over. Does anybody in the chat have a hot take they'd like for us to discuss, debate, and settle once and for all? Now, as discussed in previous streams, hot can either be recent, as in recently out of the oven, or hot as in spicy. So,
Did
really,
we recently
any
discuss that?
take. I think we talked about that the very first time I asked about hot takes.
What up, Nate? How's it going, man? Dotson. Okay, it's pronounced Dotson. So you don't like my other pronunciation, which is Dushind? That's not right. I was only off by a little bit. Dotson. How's it going, Nate? Good to see you in the chat. We're just doing a headless hot dog horseman here. But y'all didn't answer my question, though. What came first, the type of dog or the sausage or the... Damn, I messed this up. Let's see.
All right, I got you. Dachshund. Dachshund.
It's Dotson.
Dotson. Oh, we got Dotson here. All right, so the dog's from Germany, aka wiener dog, badger dog, sausage dog. Hadn't heard badger dog. Not
You're
too
a
sure about
sausage
that
dog.
one.
Yeah.
I get that. I get that a lot. So where is it from? One may ask, meaning the year in which it is from.
A dog?
History. Yeah, I'm asking Wikipedia. What year is this dog from?
Man, my shit's all messed up. Face isn't even in the camera. All right. Here we go. All right.
The double dapple Dotson came to the United States between 1879 and 1885. They really got it narrowed down, don't they? Let's see. When did this first dog?
I'm doing all right,
Early
Nate. Thanks for
18th
asking,
century.
man. Sorry, I'm answering Nate in the chat. Doing all right, man. You know, just hanging in there. Doing a lot of painting, doing a lot of writing. Keeping it all together. Okay, go ahead. It sounds like you're maybe just saying dates and words, and I'm not catching it. What it all means. What's it all mean? Lay it out for me. Pretend like I don't even know how to pronounce the word Dushind, and lay it out for me from the beginning.
So the first verifiable references to the Dotson, originally named the Doc Kraker, meaning badger crawler, or Doc Krager, meaning badger warrior, came from books written in the early 18th century. So there you have it, early 1700s.
Okay. That little ass dog, the little ass long dog,
Yep, and the
is a badger hunter.
Some form of them, yeah. So they're hole hounds. They're like rat dogs. They're small to get in the holes.
Gotcha.
So maybe 15th century, 1400s, something like that. Let's go with 1400s.
All right.
Ethel getting in with the pun.
That's your one pun.
That's it. You're on thin ice.
This leg is... I got to figure something out with this leg. You know what I'll do? I'll fix it with the rim light. fix it with the rim light. I need a little bit more value range. I need some more. This horse is getting too dark. I mean, I want it to be black, like a black horse, but it's getting too dark. I don't have any value range. So I'm going to do something about that. Dachshund through the snow. Is it really Dotson?
Well, let's see.
Or is that a whole different dog? Dotson's a
Dotson.
I'm not
I
seeing
trust
too,
Nate.
I trust him
You can
too.
trust Nate, right?
We can trust him. All right. Had to fix my chat window again. Don't mind me. I'm just going to brighten this up all over so I can get some more value range in here. So when I do the shadows, etc.
Oh, there's a sports section. These are sport dogs, I think. Oh, there's wiener dog races. That's what they're talking about. Okay, fine. We'll allow that, won't we? Do you agree?
What are we allowing?
That wiener dog racing is a sport. Do we agree?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. Who's competing though? You know, that's the weird thing about those kinds of sports.
Yeah.
Who's the competitor in that sport? Is it the dog or is it the person who's making that dog run? You know, they probably enjoy it. I mean, what the fuck else are they gonna do, really? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, they probably enjoy it.
As long as they treat them right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Google says it's pronounced dachshund. Okay. Dachshund fact, dachshund had to sit in the shade because it was a hot dog. All right. You're on thin ice. That's not a pun. That's just a joke. I don't know.
It's just a joke. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so mad. I don't know why I'm so mad. Why am I so mad?
Oh, it's okay, Dan. Calm down. Calm down.
Oh, man. I'm so mad. All right. I'll calm down, but all these dachshund jokes. All these facts.
I hardly even know them.
Oh.
Is that good? Somebody liked that joke. Write in if you liked that joke.
Whew.
Still reeling about that one?
Ooh, still reeling from it.
You keeping up, or are you excited about the Justice League? Hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Hashtag the Snyder Cut. Hashtag Justice League.
It's like, do I have to be? You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just not like. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm just like, you know.
You're hype about it?
No, I'm not. I'm not that hype about it.
Oh.
I mean, it's like superhero movies. I'm not going to say that I'm like done with superhero movies, but
But you're
you
full.
I'm kind of full, but I'm just like, you got to give me like like that new Batman trailer for the new Batman.
Which one? Is it The Batman?
Is that what it's called? The Batman?
I don't know. Describe the trailer.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
he's
that
in
looks
The
cool.
Batman. I haven't seen a trailer yet, but yeah, I'm down with Robert Pattinson.
And this is just a cut.
Yeah, well, so the deal with the Justice League is that Zack Snyder had to leave it because of Death in the Family, and then the studio execs basically meddled with it and hired Joss Whedon to finish it, who reshot like 70% of the movie, and nobody liked the movie. So toxic fans and took to the internet demanding the release of the Snyder cut, and so now it's not really a recut, but I think Warner Brothers through HBO gave him like $1 million to reshoot and re-edit the movie. And so on HBO in mid-March, a 4-hour version of Zack Snyder's vision for Justice League is going to come out. So it's really
Okay, so
just a
this-
different movie.
Well, yeah, I mean, $1 million of reshoots, right?
Yeah. And a lot of stuff that was originally cut out of the movie. So like Joss Whedon reshot 70% of the movie or something like that, which means a lot of Snyder's original work was still around somewhere, and Whedon decided just not to use it. And executives.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it one day, but I don't know if I need an hour longer movie that's still this. I mean, it's still the bones of the movie are going to be the same, right? I mean,
Probably.
you can't really change the bones of the movie. It's still going to be about another group of people trying to get another cube before the bad guys get the cube. Right?
Probably. I
I
don't
sound
know.
pretty salty about it. What I'm salty about is this freaking leg.
Yeah. Oh, Nate's got opinions. He says 4 hours is 2.5 hours too long.
Right? I mean, maybe I'm like, I don't know. I'm just thinking we don't need to keep making movies longer and longer. That doesn't make a movie better. I mean, it seems pretty obvious, right? What does a horse hoof look like from this angle? You guys are going to have to keep up. I'm all over the place. Horse hooves are pretty cool looking.
Yeah, they got a lot of nooks and crannies, a lot of ridges. They're the English muffins of the animal kingdom.
Oh,
I mean, that's what other people say.
Oh,
I'm
cool. They've
appealing
got
to a
this.
higher authority. Yeah.
They've got that thing on the bottom too. That might be interesting to put in there. Yeah, so now I'm probably not too long before I'm going to get into the grossest hooves, right? Where they're like, here's how terrible a hoof can look.
Probably.
All right, so the horseshoes go like this. Seems like if I want to get this done. So they're like this. So what you got?
In what sense?
What you got?
Oh, you want me to show you what I got? I'm
Did you
I'm
get
working over here on content.
Oh, okay, good. Sorry, I'll leave you alone then.
digging deep for content over here. I mean, I don't normally
Okay.
browse the internet, and now I'm like, oh, funny quizzes. Not really, but really.
Think I had a hot take, but I need to check my notes. I have notes. All right. I'm getting in the weeds here with this shit. Do you think a ghost horse needs horseshoes?
No, didn't have to, but could.
Maybe.
I mean, if it's riding on cobblestone or pavement, yeah. Obvs.
Even if it's a ghost.
Yeah, maybe not if it's ghost. You could just put some like blurry flames on its hooves, and then everybody would be like, "Whoa, that horse doesn't ever touch the ground because it's a ghost horse, so it
That'd be
doesn't
cool.
need hooves." They would say that entire thing to themselves each time they saw it.
Oh, you know what?
No, what?
This hair is going right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're done. We're done with the hair.
Yeah.
You got ideas? You got big plans?
Yeah, when I get into the light effects, I think I'll have plans. My brush is assing up, obviously, apparently. But anyway. Yeah, I think I'll make the horse's hair like, I don't know, some kind of light.
So, since this horseman has a plate of hot dogs, is he on his way to a very fancy party or a not fancy party?
You're trying to ask me if this guy's rich or poor, right? You're trying to ask me if this guy's how well off this guy is.
Right. We have a long running debate. I'd say it's a debate. That's fair. I say hot dogs are for the rich, and Dan says hot dogs are for the poor.
I never said that. I never said hot dogs were for the poor. Nobody said that actually.
It was implied. You did and you didn't.
You're trying to make me sound like some kind of snob here.
Oh yeah, he is wearing everyday clothes, everyday Victorian-ish, pre-Victorian clothing.
Are you making fun of this guy's clothes?
No, I'm just repeating what I read in the stream. These are my opinions. Or maybe he rides up on people and he throws a hot dog at them instead of a head or whatever the poem's about. I think that's
The
right.
poem is about him throwing hot dogs at people. That's why I'm drawing this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Ichabod
Then
Crane.
why does everybody take liberties with the whole pumpkin jack-o'-lantern thing?
I don't know, man. They tried to
Silly.
make him scarier. The original story was Ichabod Crane. He's in the
Needed
woods.
a hot dog.
He's in the woods. Okay.
Okay, all right. Pre-Victorian era.
He's hungry. He's sleepy. He's rich.
Okay.
Headless Horseman comes by. Throws a hot dog right into his mouth. Isn't that weird? While he's sleeping.
Saves his life.
Ichabod
Saves his life
Crane
right
is
then and there.
sleeping. Ichabod Crane's sleeping, and the Headless Horseman comes by, and he throws a hot dog right into his mouth. And that's the story of the Headless Horseman. People.
These things are always way darker than you remember them.
The stories?
Yeah. I mean, throwing hot dogs in the mouth? No, thank you. there's probably a phobia for that, and I got it.
You got the hot dog sleeping hot dog toss. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Forced hot dog feeding phobia.
Yeah, let's see. What do you call being
If his clothes were
afraid?
fancier, then it would be for his special. Right. He is wearing his everyday clothes, so maybe that does give us a hint as to what kind of party he's going to. I think that was the reason why Eva pointed out his clothes, his everyday clothes.
All right, we need the Greek word for hot, and then we're good here.
This thing is so freaking dark. Everything is so dark. It's ridiculous. You can't even see it. All right, I got to do something about it, man. Got to do something about it. Got too dark on it.
Oh no. Zisto. Kafto. Let's go
What?
with Zisto. Okay, Zestocrynophobia. If I know how to slam a bunch of words from another language together, I've just created the fear of hot dogs. Cynophobia is the fear of dogs and canines. So zestocynophobia would be the fear of hot dogs. Write that down. Someone note that for later.
Never gonna write it down. I'll never do it.
Man.
Zesto Fino hot.
Zestocynophobia. Here, I'll put it in the chat for everybody. You heard it first here, folk. And I'm pretty sure the Greek language works that way. You just put a bunch of words together and make new words. If my medical degree taught me anything, that's roughly how it works.
All right, we got to get these hot dogs sorted out, right?
You got to pucker them?
I got to give them their pucker butts.
Yeah. It's really going to be something.
Got to get the
Zoom
right
in.
color.
Get in there.
Now you're putting me on the spot.
Yeah.
Probably is the most important part of the painting. You know, when you think about it.
I mean, you're not going to be able to look away from it once you notice it.
It's the focal point of the painting, really.
Yeah.
The absolute focal point.
You should make sure that it's at the center of the golden, I don't know, spiral or whatever, circular.
Golden ratio.
Golden something.
You one of those guys?
People love.
You one of those golden ratio guys?
Yeah, I am. I'm all about it. I see it everywhere.
I'm not much of a golden ratio guy. I mean, I'm not trying to fight you on everything tonight. It might seem like that, but I'm just saying, it's just not for me. Never really been for me. Oh my God. I just deleted my whole painting. Let's not do that.
So you're saying you're not really into nature? Is that what you're saying?
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Golden stuff, golden triangles.
Oh, the golden ratio.
Golden circles.
That's right. Nah, just, I mean, like, the Fibonacci, right? The Fibonacci sequence.
Never heard of it.
Well, that's what it is.
No,
No, I have no problem with it, really. I think that, thinking about that kind of stuff in your composition is, for me, a sure way to drive yourself mad. A lot of times you can just kind of eyeball stuff until it kind of looks right.
Oh, we got us a phobia. We got us someone's dropping phobias in here. Fear of sausage. Yeah, that's right on. Leukonychophobia. Leukonychophobia. That's how it's said.
Fear of
Yeah.
sausages.
Those leukonychophobiacs are really not gonna be down with that extra pucker you put in there.
All right, what else? What else we got? We need. This is check. Check that off. Check. Check. Scribble it out. Scribble it out. Glowy eyes. Jack-o'-lantern necklace, right? Saddle, cool stuff. Need to put some more cool stuff. Need to
Yeah.
work on these hooves a little bit more. And just in general, when you put some smoke coming out of that nose, we need to make this glowy hair glowy. I wonder if I can pop it. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. So what it really is that I'm excited about putting the rim light on it because I think it's going to make it pop. It's going to make it pop out.
Rim light.
Yeah, you'll see.
All
Does
right.
his hand look right?
So I'm reading up on, I don't know, I'm reading up on the treatment for leukonychophobia. How do you treat
It's probably
someone
they
who's
throw-
afraid of sausages?
You fucking throw hot dogs into their mouth while they're sleeping. It's the only way to break somebody of that phobia.
Yeah, this
know?
article saying that many don't even feel like they need treatment for it. They just avoid sausages. But I'm looking for the science here.
This is a real thing?
Yeah.
All right. We shouldn't make fun of people that are afraid of sausages, right?
Leukonycho is Greek for hot dog. So, yeah, you looked it up way better than I did.
They didn't have hot dogs in Greece. Damn it.
But they had sausages.
This hand is looking weirder and weirder to me.
Please be advised that you should not take treatment on your own. There's something really special about reading about treating sausage phobia. I can't tell if I'm learning or if I'm just withering my brain away.
You're learning some
So
pretty
talk
important
therapy.
stuff. Talk therapy.
That's one.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I think this is just generic therapy stuff. Like it's a generic treatment stuff. It's not specifically how to treat your fear of sausages. It's like this is a dynamic page that just drops whatever phobia you're looking up into the page in a few things.
So this stream is just strictly hot dog puns now. This stream is just everybody in the audience that's watching the stream coming up with hot dog puns. My Aunt Ethel
Yes.
says I relish this conversation. Relish is a condiment that they put on hot dogs sometimes. Not a lot down here, but up north. You ever heard of that?
Really?
Yeah.
Relish? Relish?
I
Is
I
it
believe
like
it's
some
pronounced.
sort of-
Believe it's pronounced douche relish. Douche relish.
Douche relish.
Yep.
Or dot relish. What is it, like some sort of hot dog based sauce? So like a sauce made out of other hot dogs that you put on hot dogs?
It's exactly right.
Hot dog aioli.
It's like a hot dog aioli. You put a little, put yep. You mash up some hot dogs.
Uh-oh. I think I
What's
have some
wrong?
of the symptoms of leukonychophobia. Like some of the symptoms are sweating. Uh-oh. Uh
Oops. I got that.
rise in blood pressure. Need to
I get
go
that
to
when
the
I.
toilet. Oh my god, dude. What if we fear sausages?
Ooh. I get
What if
sweaty.
everybody's
Yeah, I get sweaty sometimes, and when I think about hot dogs, my blood pressure definitely goes up.
Yeah. Okay. Do you ever fear losing control around hot dogs? I think that's generally losing control, not losing control of the hot dog necessarily. Or do you ever feel guilt around hot dogs? I have. All right. That was fun. Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do feel guilt near hot dogs?
No, yeah. Let's move on. Was that what I
Oh.
was saying?
Okay.
I'm, I'm kidding, man. I'm just trying to make some jokes. We're talking about some serious stuff here,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to add a little bit of levity to it. Um, you know,
I guess so.
my
I can't think of a single hot dog pun.
they've already been used
Damn it.
in the chat. Photoshop is such a piece of shit lately, dude.
Was it lagging or something?
Yeah, it's like just constant lag.
All right. Well, I think we squeezed as much as we can get out of that hot dog. So, on to newer, better things. You refused to talk about Batman with me. Wow. Hurt.
Oh,
But
did I?
moving on.
I'm
Moving on.
sorry. Did I
No,
refuse that?
it's 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 okay. It's okay.
No,
I'm
no, it's
telling
not
myself.
okay.
It
It's not okay. The
it's
Batman, yeah, the Batman, the
what's
Batman.
what's funny is I don't even care about comic book movies. It's just something easy to talk about. It's weird. I definitely like default to that like such
Well,
broad pop culture as comic book
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I do it too. I do it too. I mean, it's something that that like everybody's seen that movie probably, and yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I was just saying personally, like they feel like it just feels like let's make this a bigger and bigger spectacle, and they don't really care about telling a good story, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like Spider-Man 2, that was an awesome story. Um, and I mean, trust me, I love seeing comic book characters on this big screen, you know? And obviously, some are better than others. I mean, when you make 60 of them, some are going to be better than others. It's just, do I need for the Justice League to be an hour and a half longer? And it's probably just going to have more of like, it's probably just going to have more CGI, like more of the villain jumping around or something. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's well what I'm specifically with that movie, what I'm hoping for is like I like Zack Snyder because he goes to 11 even if it's not good. He went there. He had something in his mind that he almost always was successfully expressed onto as a part of the result. And even if it's not good, I just like that it's weird. That's my favorite part about
Yeah.
Zack Snyder. And it's
That's
not
cool.
even weird like in a it's not even like weird in an artsy way. I don't know how to describe what I think is interesting about his movies. It's not. So, like, have you seen the movie 300, Dan? It's about
Yeah.
300 Greeks. Um,
Damn, yeah, I have.
yeah, you hand that movie to another director, and you're going to come back with Troy. Have you seen the movie Troy?
Yeah.
Real bore fest. But Zack Snyder just made it weird in a
Troy
great way.
was a bore fest?
Yeah, I mean, in my few experiences, I didn't really like it. What'd you think?
Yeah. I thought it was okay. I mean, it was during the time where they were making a bunch of those epic style movies. You know?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. I haven't seen it a bunch. It's not like one of my favorite movies. I probably would have never even thought about it ever again if you hadn't brought it up. I liked Achilles in it. I like Achilles' character.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt. But I thought Robert Rodriguez directed the 300. I guess I was wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's Zack Snyder. If I'm wrong about this, then my entire worldview, well, my very narrow part of my worldview has changed. Yeah, it's directed by Zack Snyder.
Robert Rodriguez didn't have anything to do with it? Like maybe
I
visual
don't know.
effects or something?
Looking now, looking. I need a list of.
What was hurried when they put it out and it lacked something? Which one? The 300? You didn't like that one? I liked it. I think it was what it was. Eva was saying something in the chat.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie didn't look like anything else at the time. That movie didn't look like anything else that had ever come out.
Yeah. I mean, it was basically another, like, not to the same degree, but it was another Matrix. After 300, lots of things started copying 300.
Yeah, it was the first.
had
It was a movie that was like, I think it was like entirely filmed on green screen, and they had all these weird effects and stuff, kind of like cartoony. And Robert Rodriguez had nothing to do with it. Cinematography, nothing.
Nope, not according to the full cast and crew page on Amazon. Not Amazon, but Amazon's IMDb. Maybe he did one of the sequels, but that doesn't seem like Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah. I guess I'm just wrong.
Have we talked about the Matrix movies yet? I'm just gonna keep you in my wheelhouse until we find something interesting to talk about. What do you think about the Matrix 2,
Let me look
Dan? Have we talked about that? Hey, Freebird 80.
Where did my phone go? Hey,
Foon?
what's up? That's my sister. Hey, Heather, how's it going?
We're talking about hot dogs. Here's what you missed: hot dogs, the fear of hot dogs, and a couple random movie things. Nothing. No Robert Rodriguez in the sequel either. You might be thinking of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Nah, I think I'm just wrong, you know? I mean, I'm just...
Yeah.
A lot of water under the bridge since then.
Yeah.
Sometimes Pop-Up's memory fails him a little bit.
That's fair.
Yeah, 300 was like a world of its own. I mean, I think that whole movie was like I said, it like broke ground in the way that it was filmed. Like the whole thing was green screen and all like all in a sound studio. All of it digitally put in later.
Found me a quiz. Which 300 character are you? Of course, I can't name more than
Bullshit.
one or two. Yep, no, got it. Searched for it and found it. Got it in one. All right. Yeah. You think your memory is going to be worse after your birthday?
Who's bringing up a birthday?
I think everybody's bringing up your birthday.
I'm missing a lot in the chat because I'm trying to get this done tonight, so I apologize.
I think everybody's claiming you're gonna be 300 years old.
I'm gonna be about 300, and I'm gonna be about 300 years old.
Sweet.
I've fathered many children.
Yeah, really?
So my life is complete. My life is over now. My life is complete, and I have fulfilled my evolutionary need as a species.
Yep.
I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
Yeah.
Yep, it's my birthday Saturday.
Do you want to talk about how old you're going to be? And the
I'm going to be
implications of that?
44. I'm going to be 44. And my butt's going to fall off. That's the implication of that. I think your butt falls off at 44. Yep.
Jeez.
Sorry, man. That's what you got to look forward to. Your butt falls off. Falls right. It slides right off.
Wow.
Yep.
That's hard.
Yep. Sorry. This is my dad. Is like, since I've been like 17 years old, has been telling me shit about like how much it sucks. It's getting older.
Nate says 44 is just like 43, but with more hair growing from your ear. And less hair growing from other places, probably.
That's impossible.
Knows? If anybody's 44,
that's impossible.
Report back. Right in.
It's impossible for me to have more hair growing on my ears.
How often do you cut your ear hair? Let's be honest.
I've had it since I was like freaking 19 years old. I'm not kidding you. Like crazy ear hair.
Ear hair.
What happened here?
Nice.
What happened? Why is that so dumb now? There we go. All right. Let's see. I think my forehead's getting taller.
Okay.
I think my forehead's getting bigger. I noticed that my forehead's getting a little bit bigger. I was just looking in the mirror the other day, and I just noticed like, whoa, man, my forehead got big. So I don't think
max. Oh, sorry.
No, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say I think I maxed out my forehead a couple of years ago, about a decade
ago.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just all forehead now.
Right.
Yeah. You ever have an ear hair so long that when you turn your head, you accidentally tickle your ear because your ear hair hit your shoulder? You probably have.
Yes.
I'll accept your silence.
So. I think so. I get like let's go into detail here. Okay.
This one hair. It's not in my ear. It's not coming from inside of my brain somewhere, but it's just like on the bottom of my lobe. And every now and then I'll just have to snip that bad boy. I named it Wyatt. Who's Wyatt?
You named it?
Oh, she's saying wait, I think. Or either wait or Wyatt. No.
No. What? She's saying what? I don't know. She's saying what?
Wait. Who's Pop? Is that you, Dan? Did you refer to yourself as Pop earlier?
Kimberly says, wow, guys. Yeah, this is the stream where all the cool kids come to hear about the old people. Doing old people shit.
We're just keeping it real, man. This
Keeping
is
it
life.
real, man. Okay, so questions in the chat. Pop-Pop's hairline. Pop-Pop is my grandfather. My grandfather is Pop-Pop.
Oh, okay.
That's what we called him.
I thought you were calling yourself Pop-Up for some reason.
I was calling myself Pop-Pop. Because it's funny.
Well, that's
unless I have to explain the joke, and then it's not funny, you know?
Right.
But you guys make me do it every time. Just make me do it.
You ever have a hot dog so long? I'm sorry, what? You were saying something? I didn't want to interrupt.
My bro knows me. Yes, that's exactly what I said. Yeah, you were exclaiming, "What?" No, I don't know. I don't know if I'm interrupting or if you're. I don't know. I mean, you're not interrupting.
Oh, it's fine. Oh. We're just hanging out, talking about hot dogs.
Why is this guy smiling? Why did I give him a smile? Dude, I'm a little bit off tonight. I need to get this. This jack-o'-lantern looks too fucking happy, man. I don't remember. I'm going through one of those nights. Well, this happens a lot, but I'm going through one of these nights where I don't remember what anything looks like. But you know what? When you have one of those nights, you just got to look more shit up. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. This one right here.
Yeah, we're talking about longins. That's right. Well, I think that concludes our long hair conversation. I'm sorry. You were gonna,
I just said
something?
I just said well, I don't know if I was done with my damn I'm old material, but we could probably save it for next time, you know?
No, it's okay. What's the longest?
No, I think I'm done with ear hair.
Okay. What else you got?
I mean,
what else?
I mean, my ear hairs are long. My ear hairs are long. Okay.
Yeah, it's normal.
It's just not really like
trim it back.
I just don't associate it with being old because I'm serious when I say that I've had like weirdly long ear hair since I was
a wee lad,
a baby. I came out of the womb with just gigantic bushes coming out of my ears. It was crazy. The doctors didn't know what to do, but they sent me home. They said it's gonna be all right.
Yeah. Okay. They just said trim it twice a week. Well, let's hear some of that old material you got. Give me a type 5 on being old.
Oh, type 5. What are you trying to put me on the spot?
Go ahead, make me laugh.
That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got, man. I'm trying to finish this painting.
Oh, am I distracting you?
You are not distracting me at all. That's what we're here for. We're here to talk, and paint. But I don't think I can do 5 minutes of material while I'm doing both of those things.
All right, fair enough. Well, if you want me to paint while you joke, I can try.
No, I'm definitely not old. You're right, Heather. But I will say something true, and that is that my forehead is getting bigger. So, whatever the fuck that means. I think it's just because the last time my hair was this long was a while ago, especially on the sides and in the back. I mean, I haven't had a haircut in 6 months, probably. So, I think I shaved it down to almost nothing this summer. So, longer than 6 months. I just want to see what happens as it gets long everywhere instead of like getting it trimmed up.
You growing out your ears too?
Growing up my ears, I'm going to style them. I'm going to probably dye them blue and shave them into little tiny mohawks on the side of my head. Yeah, not to embarrass me, right?
But
I mean, am I going to have to ban the people in my family from this show?
right.
Is that what's coming to?
I think it's okay. I mean, peaches are cool. I'm down.
Yeah,
with
peaches are super cool and manly. The manliest fruit, I think they call it, right?
I think so. Yep.
It's the coolest
I'm
and
from
most
Peach
manly
County,
fruit.
so you can trust me.
There's a county called Peach County, and you're from there?
No,
Really?
But there's a county called Cherokee County in South Carolina that has a water tower of a giant peach.
Oh, yeah.
Because that county grows a lot of peaches, and I'm from there.
Oh,
call
cool.
it
I know
Peach
that.
County.
I've seen that water tower.
Yeah, it was in Netflix's House of Cards.
That's right. It was, wasn't it? I think I might have driven past it too, though. Looks like a butt.
Yep, looks a lot like a butt these days. They every now and then, it's like every 10 or 15 years they decide it needs to be repainted, and whoever keeps getting that gig, it makes it look more and more like a butt every single time.
Man, I think I need to practice painting. I'm going to be putting myself through a regimen. I've been writing so much that's what all my creative energy is going toward lately. And I mean, I don't feel completely lost when I paint, but I'm also things are coming a little bit less easy than I would like them to. So I need to figure something out about that. You don't have any response to that. You just
I'm just letting you marinate in that
let
one.
let me vent.
Yeah. No, I don't really have. I don't have much to say. I mean, I could
That's
talk
cool.
about your painting.
Nah.
It could be like I could say it's good or that it's bad or that.
Right. Yeah, I know. I'm not really leaving you much of a choice, right? What could you say about that?
Yeah.
You're right.
Nothing. I can say like, oh, here we go. Hold on, wait. I got one. Oh, dang.
All right.
What do you think about that?
That's good.
Just acknowledging your expression of feelings.
Yeah. Oh dang.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Y'all can use that.
Just trying to think of I don't know. I was I have my stuff up in some retail stores around here, and it's just like this last year has been pretty weird. It's just like treading water just because of COVID and everything.
Yeah.
And I went. What's that?
I was just gonna say, I'm sure the retail stores are having trouble with traffic in general.
Yeah. And I went to check in on one of them, and it's like turned out they took my stuff down back in. They needed the room, but they didn't like contact me or anything. They just took my stuff down in August, which is totally within their rights to do. I'm just saying August. I think they just said last summer. And yeah, and I was just like, damn, man, this kind of sucked.
Yeah.
I haven't done any shows in the whole year, so it's just like, I don't know, it's just been hard. It's been hard for everybody, I know. So, I mean, I'm not alone. I just feel like, my this stuff is kind of, I'm just treading water on a lot of stuff, you know.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. Do you have you noticed anything this like during the pandemic that you thought was like an interesting way of someone getting their art out there? Have you seen people doing new things?
I mean, I started this. That was when I really started getting serious about this. And I think a lot of others did that too. People are having like online pop-up shows and stuff like that. You know, I just did that online show, that assembly required show. So people were doing stuff like that. I think I'm going through, I just kind of got knocked off. I got knocked off my hot dog horse for a little while. And I just need to get back on it. Just need to get back on that hot dog horse.
You're on it right now, buddy. I got good news.
Yep. I've got those ideas. I've got some ideas coming. I really do.
They're cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to read that second book, whatever. I mean, no rush,
right.
But,
that's also another thing is it's like I've never worked on a project that's taken me so long. And it's like I don't think it's for a 4-part book, it's not taking too long, you know? I mean, probably ask anybody and they'd say it's going to take years to write that. Yeah. You know, or it wouldn't be it's not outside the realm of possibility that it's taken me 2 years to write a 4-part book, you know?
Oh yeah,
but it's still the longest project I've ever worked on in my life. And I'm just like, I'm pretty tempted, and I don't really think it's the end of the world if I just start. Like, I think I'm going to finish this second book, which is very close to being done, by the way.
Okay.
Finally, it's pretty close to being done. I'm in the final. I think I'm going through and I'm in the polishing phase. Like, at least the story's broken. And I'm in the polishing phase. So that might take a little while, but I still feel like the story's all there, and now it's just getting polished up. I think maybe once I'm finished this book, I might start on the art for the first book. Even though I said I wasn't gonna do that, I just feel like I want to start on it. I feel like it might even be helpful, you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, especially if it's a part that is interesting to you right now, then do that part. And I think that there's a potential value in you, like, getting the first one as far done as possible, even out there. Like, if you could get it out there and published, then that would create a limitation. You couldn't ever go back and redo the first one again. And through that limitation, the path forward, I think, becomes more clear.
Yeah, that is true, but it's like, yeah. Go ahead.
Well, sorry, I was gonna say, I don't know if you keep going back to your first one. Are you changing anything in your first one while working on the second?
Okay, so I think that all right, where do I begin? All right. Yes, I am, but I'm only doing it, and I think that it's necessary. Like, I'm not going back there. I'm not tweaking. I'm just like once I got into the second book, I realized that where I left the first book wasn't where I wanted to leave it. And I knew that was going to happen. Like, once you started writing the second book, I think, you know, you probably might have to go back and do some stuff to the first book. So I'm going to rewrite the last scene of the first book because it just isn't going to get left in the same spot, exactly the same spot. And there's also a couple of other things that I need to just go in and seed. And that is really just, it's not a major rewrite. It's just dropping a line here and there somewhere just to kind of foreshadow things. Okay. So I think that that's necessary, but I think that once I do know what you're saying though. But once the second book is done, I'll feel like the first book is locked in enough where, you know, it'll be So this was my plan that I had last year, and I thought, even if the book is going to take me a year at least to do the art. So I figure, worst case scenario, by the time I'm finished with all of them, I might be most of the way done with the first book, and then that won't be locked in, But I don't know if I'm making any sense.
Yeah, you are.
So, but that all got kind of knocked out. It kind of got a little bit knocked out of place because the second book almost made me die, and I got way off schedule, and then I just gave up the schedule just because I just realized the schedule wasn't benefiting me, and that I just needed to finish the second book. No matter how long it takes, it needs to be right. Now, I'm not being a perfectionist about it. I think that it needs to be right. It needs to be good. And I think that I've been very careful to like ask myself, am I being too much of a perfectionist about this? Because I know that it might be easy to go into that. I'm just saying it's not the kind of situation. It's not a situation where I'm tweaking it forever just because I need to get it perfect. This is like I need to get it to the point where the story is doing what I want it to do. And I think it's necessary. There's like that fine line, right? Where I could work on it forever and go back to the previous books forever and ever. But I don't think that's what I'm doing. I think that I just got knocked off. I got knocked off my hot dog horse, man. And now I'm back on it. So there we go. Yeah, I got really burnt out on the book and stuff, but now I'm back to working on it every day again, and it's coming along. So yeah,
cool. Yeah, I go through phases for sure with I don't know what to call it because this is a literal art stream, but my hobby of programming is a form of expression to some degree that I like a lot. But yeah, I go through similar like really interested in digging in and like making something that I feel really proud of, and then 2 months later just like burn out on that thing. It's like I just sort of spent too much on it.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, yeah, there have been times in my life previously, I feel like I was probably like I was a different person then, but where I would just give up on something and not pick it back up. So I'm really sensitive to that now. Like I need to get stuff done. I need to get stuff done and stay productive, or I just start spiraling. It's just all there is to it. It's just the way it is for me. But anyway, I didn't mean to ignore the chat. How about your painting is beast and you're too hard on yourself? Thank you, Heather. I'm sorry that I ignored the chat for so long. I was telling a long story. I was talking about myself. There's another place that had a peach painted on a water tower, and they removed it because they were saying it looked like a lady part. Oh, what lady part was that? Just kidding. Don't say that. All right. It was the feet, lady feet.
Gross.
That's cool how you made the neck on headless. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I like that too.
And see, should have punched him. Oh, who the person that took my art down? Well, I mean, he's only got so much space, and he needed to put some new stuff up, and I think he just ran out of space. I mean, he told me why. It was like, I feel like he could have extended me the courtesy of saying, hey, I'm going to take your stuff down. You want to come pick it up? Instead of letting it sit in the back room for months and not telling me.
Well, he can't help that he's a big jerk.
Yeah, but at the same time, at the same time, I should have. At the same time, it's not his. It's also my responsibility to keep up with my retail shops, and so it was partially my responsibility that I shirked, But I will say this: I thought the world was shut down. You know, I didn't
Yeah.
think that there was too much any kind of business going on, and that was my bad, really, because retail stores have kind of moved on and they're back in business. So I was sheltering in place or whatever they call it while life went on, and everybody was out there just coughing on each other and buying stuff.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, it's weird how. Well, okay. I don't know what everybody in the chat is doing, so I'm not calling you weird. I'm saying my feelings are weird around how I'm still inside. Man, I haven't left my house in forever. But if I look outside, it seems like people are going about their lives, and
Yeah.
it's a tough, or it's like a struggle to process. I'm like, am I wrong? Is anyone
Right.
wrong? First of all, it's not that anybody has to be wrong, but like, am I wrong to stay shut in?
Yeah.
And I can't bring myself to believe that yet. I'm just gonna wait for the vaccine.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, I think that there are things available to do. Like I think that you can leave your house now, a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I've been going to the parks. I've been walking around my neighborhood, a little bit. Anything outside I think is pretty legit, pretty safe, because they said that it doesn't really spread very easily outside. The bright laser beam. Yeah, I just hid the layer. I'm not super convinced that that's the best way to go at the moment. What happened to it though? Why is it doing that? Yeah, I'm gonna bring all that glow stuff back. I just needed to one step at a time. I'm gonna put a lot of glow on it when it gets to that point. Definitely.
Let me know when you need me to make an official decision about the hair, because horse hair is it's kind of what I do.
That's your department.
I mean,
That's
you
your
know that.
department.
Yeah.
I know. Yep, it's your department.
It's my one job.
We'll let you know. We'll
Okay.
let you know.
Yeah. COVID. What a piece
COVID.
of junk. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's what I say. COVID. Get out.
Seriously. Yeah, I just
Wow.
at this point I'm just like I need to go outside a little bit for my own sanity, and I'm safe, and masks do seem to be going pretty well.
Yeah.
And
It's all about double masking now, which I have not yet done. But I got a little prediction for you, Dan. Triple
I
masking.
usually wear a pair of pants on my head when I go out.
Oh, wow.
And-
Okay.
Yeah, I cut holes in the pants so I can see out of it, of course. I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wear a pair of pants on my head. That way it's extra protection.
Right.
Yeah. People
Denim.
don't really
Denim is good.
Yeah, denim is really thick.
Yeah.
I think it's been proven by science that it's
N95
Coronavirus.
quality.
yeah, coronavirus hates denim.
Yeah. I always buy N95 for denim.
Well, that's because you're listening to the experts.
That's right. That's what they all say.
Yep. The the laser beam coming out of his neck like that. It's gonna come out of there. I'm just keeping it tamped down for now.
Look at
Let's do
that.
some light. Let's do some light here. I'm feeling myself fading a little bit here.
Some light in the painting.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Are you-
Yeah, I'm
Cool.
gonna work with light. Work with some light. I don't like this. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm gonna put some light in here.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if we're gonna see a buckle. Is that what we're getting here?
Ah,
Oh man.
I did it and then I erased it.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong part. I'm 10 seconds behind.
Yeah,
Man, if those revolutionaries liked anything, it was buckles and freedom, but buckles.
it's true.
Oh man, they had buckles on everything, dude. Their hats had buckles.
It's true.
Can you imagine?
But see, I was looking at this guy. I was looking at this guy, and he doesn't have as many buckles. He has like no buckles on his boots. So
Yeah, well, that's like a military issue, boot. You gotta. Is this a military issue, hot dog horseman?
it's a good question. I'll have to get back to you.
Please do.
All right. Let's see. I want to put something there. It can't just be a brown strap. Actually, it should be black. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. Make it the same color as his hooves. Yeah, this whole thing has been an exercise in darkness.
You mean the pandemic?
Just very low value painting.
The painting. I
Yeah,
see.
it's dark. It's like dark on dark on dark on dark. I'm like down in the blacks. This isn't good, really. I'm gonna fix it, but
It's looking pretty good to me.
Thanks.
We don't have to talk about how good your art is.
Thank you. No, I hate it when people like my art. Hate it.
Are you good at accepting praise?
I've gotten
I'm
better
not.
at it. I've gotten better at it just because, you just have to be kind of gracious.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean to brag, but people do kind of tell me they like my art sometimes,
I
So,
thought you were pretty good at that. Yeah.
So I can't just be like, I can't make it weird for everybody every time,
Yeah.
Really, all you gotta do is just say thanks. And that's it.
I guess.
And
yeah.
I mean, I do probably try to change the subject quickly. I don't want to stay on it for too long. Like if somebody's like, they like my stuff, I'm just like, yeah, thank you, thanks a lot. I really like doing art, and then, I'm kind of out of practice. I was for a while there doing a lot of shows, so talking to a lot of people. That's kind of a little out of practice for that too. But I feel hope coming around the corner. I really do. I feel like, things are going to be getting back to normal soon enough. Demonia Riot boots, look them up.
Yep. That's about as many buckles as would fit on a boot. I don't think you could get more buckles on a boot than that. Not on that boot.
I think these boots looked better before. There's just like, I'm getting overwhelmed with all the things I want to fix on this painting, and I want to stick to the notes. All right.
Yeah.
Notes. I actually made this less. Said more, but I made it less. Saddle, cool stuff. Jack-o'-lantern, done.
Boom.
Done. Glowy eyes, not done yet. Pucker butts, done. The hands, I think the hand's just going to have to be as good as it gets for now. Glowy hair. Put some buckles in these motherfucking boots right there, like that.
Yeah.
Put a buckle right here.
Oh
Put
man.
a buckle right there. We're going to put a belt on them with a buckle.
Oh my god, that's so in.
And then we're going to do some light. It's like I like doing the light part, but doing it too early is a mistake because you end up, if you have to change anything, then you got to redo the light too, and it's like, it's good to just have kind of the painting in a good spot. I always say I'm going to do something, and then I end up working on exactly not that. That's how it goes. You know?
Yeah.
You want
But what
to...
I don't know is what kind of boots did George Washington wear? I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, not buckles. Okay, all right. Here's a good more thing though. Like look that up. There's a spur. So there's not buckles on the boots, but one little interesting thing you could do with the boot is put a spur on it. Which is
Yeah. I just don't want him to... I don't want him to do that to his horse. Is that lame?
oh no, I don't think you actually have to put the spur part on it. What I'm thinking is like the strap. The strap that holds the spur on is just some way to add to the boot.
Yeah, let's see it. How do I see it?
Here, let me find a link. Oh my god. Let me just copy a photo. That sounds better. Incoming. Beep alert.
Where did you send that to me?
I sent it in Slack. How should I send it?
Okay. That's cool. No,
Hey,
it's cool. I got it. It's totally
let me
fine. Works for
Let me
me.
send if I can
Um,
see if I can send in see if your
don't
bots
know
will
where it
let me
went.
post links. Can y'all see that?
Let's look at it over.
You streamers. You chatters. I mean not like
Oh,
that.
there we go. You put it in the chat.
Yeah, yeah, I wasn't sure. That was sort of a test to see if the chat would let me paste the link.
Bump, 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 bump. How's everybody doing out there? I'm sorry. I feel like I've been way into this painting tonight, which is okay because that's kind of why we're here. But also, I don't want to. Yeah. Bore anybody, make anybody feel ignored. I like the flip over thing. I think that's perfect, and I also I do like this. I like all this. Good finds.
It's simple.
Yeah, it's simple and it adds something. So we're gonna give him a brown flip over. Oops.
And it comes in a box that says fashionable on it. That's how you know it's good.
I think my contrast must be off on this monitor. I could barely read that.
It also says the word slippers on it. What is this box for? I mean, besides fashionable slippers, it's just seems like you're really boxing yourself in if you buy packaging like that. Eh?
Right.
Eva? Anyone?
Mm-hmm.
Who likes the puns here? Ethel? Come on.
Everybody but me, I guess.
I think we're the only ones left.
Yeah.
I
started talking about my feelings, and everybody's like, "Who cares about Dan's fucking feelings?"
We're out of here. It's okay.
We wanted more hot dog facts, and we couldn't provide them. Now, I'm sure they're here. They're just probably just, yeah.
Should we start bringing experts onto the stream, like hot dog experts?
I don't know. I mean, let's save that for season 12,
Okay, right. We don't want to jump any sharks.
Yeah, we don't want to, give up too much too soon. You
think I could pull off George Washington boots?
Fucking boots. If there was ever somebody born to wear George Washington boots.
You think so? All right. How much? How much do you want for these authentic George Washington fashionable slippers?
Are you looking up the price?
I mean, just No,
Or you're
not
asking
really.
me? You're
I'm
asking me how much
asking.
I would sell these?
I'm verbally. Yeah. What would you sell these for? Say you got a pair and they're a reasonably prized possession. How much do you want for your pair? And how much for just one of them?
We're talking shillings, right?
Yeah, or let's see,
Doubloons?
it's the revolution. Do you think we called them dollars to begin with?
Silverbacks.
Silverbacks. I don't know. You know what? The
You don't believe
country's
me?
still a little new. I think I only have sterling silver. I think I only have a pound to spare.
Well,
I
you're in
mean,
luck.
are you really gonna?
You're in
Yeah.
luck because I don't know what anything costed back then, so I'll just take your silver thing. I even made a little song about
I
it.
think you could. I think
Also,
you
I
could get
don't
a
know.
house for a nickel. That's my understanding.
A nickel, really?
Yeah, I mean it was a nickel made out of solid gold, but
In a
what can you
shitty
do?
house.
Right.
It
Yeah,
was
in the
also a
dust.
very shitty house.
Well, yeah, it was on property that the country did not own to sell you. Oh, now this is the
Oh,
darkest
that's
topic
true.
we've met yet. We've talked about the Justice League, we talked about COVID, and now we're talking about the darkest of all subjects.
Yeah.
What a great light stream we have here. I'm going to change the subject to fear of hot dogs.
That's weird how this goes underneath. So it's like you're stepping on it.
Well, I think the heel would have,
Right.
like there's that gap.
Yeah. Getting a little bit too much into the weeds on this, though, at the moment. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. See? That works. Like that. And what I've been looking for is something to make this look like the other boot. This other boot kind of sucks.
It's getting there.
Thinking about erasing it, but I don't know if it needs. I don't know if it needs it or not. Plus, it's so
Looks like
close to the
his-
colors of.
He's got
Yeah,
one
like-
leg back and one leg forward. Yeah, you don't need it. If it's gone, then you
I think
assume
it-
his other leg's doing what that leg's doing.
Yeah, I think it cleans up the silhouette too. So.
U.S. notes. So, how many notes are you selling your boots for? Your official George Washington boots. And I think if Hamilton has taught me anything, that these notes are backed by a central bank.
I mean, it's probably boots are probably. I mean, boots are like a luxury item. Like you need a good pair of boots back then, right? So, but I have no idea. Like, if you were to give me something, like what anything costed, I might be able to make up the term.
All right, let's see how much a hot dog cost back in the Revolution.
All right, give me a hot dog price.
What was the price Revolution? No, that's a
All right,
fail.
we gotta keep the. Oh, U.S. notes. All right, there we go. That's just watching the lift. We're both very intellectual. That's true.
Oh yeah.
Eva just came back from Sandbox. Probably not. Probably a typo. Like every typo. And just looked at Headless Horseman boots and the folding thing. Okay. Is that the shin flares out and is black.
All right, 1776. You ready? price index.
What
One
folding thing? Sorry, I was trying to answer Eva
Oh, okay.
in the chat, but continue.
Boot flap,
please.
maybe? So 1 ton of iron costs $63. 20 gallons of orange peel cordial costs 3 pounds. What is a pound, you ask? Nobody knows. One checkable.
Well, I don't know what the fuck is orange cordial.
Orange peel cordial. All right. Yeah, you got to look up a lot just to understand these things.
I think that's probably homemade or some kind of liquor, isn't it?
Yeah, I bet that's what it is.
Cordial is like an aperitif style liquor. The shin flares out and is black. Well, I think I'm gonna stick with this boot style now. If we're talking about boots, I'm gonna just stick to this one. I've already put some detail into it. And if you're talking about something else, let me know. Give me more details, and I'll look it up.
Or it's like a syrup you make out of orange peels.
$1 was worth 22 hot dogs.
What?
I'm seeing in the chat.
All right.
I want to invent a time machine just to go back and get them hot dogs. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Imagine if you could go get a bunch of hot dogs from 1976 and bring them to the future and sell them. What if you could invest in hot dogs in the past, dude? Oh, man.
Do you think they'd be better or shittier than now?
Oh, definitely shittier. Is that a real question?
No, I think food was, well, I mean, maybe it didn't have a bunch of additives in it, and you knew that they didn't have antibiotics.
They didn't know what germs were. If you go back too far, they had no concept of germs.
That's true.
Yeah, let's check that out. Germ theory.
Just look, not saying for. Oh yeah, with the headless horseman, you looked up his like a painting of the headless horseman, and he had some special kind of boots on. Is that what you're saying, Eva? I found a couple cool illustrations of the headless horseman, and he's always wearing a cool outfit and stuff. I just didn't want to rip. I didn't want to rip those off. I think we're doing all right here. I think it's starting to. There's every single painting that I do. For the first bit,
is a work of art.
Yes, the first bit of it, I never think it's going to work out. That's just a secret about me, and probably every artist. And then I just keep grinding away at it, and eventually I'm like, all right, I guess this isn't the worst thing ever.
Okay, here the article finally gets to the answer that we can all understand. $1 in 1975 is worth $29 today.
You know what? Wait, $1 in 1975?
No, I'm sorry, 1775. It really doesn't seem like enough of a gap.
It really doesn't, does it? I mean, no. $1 then was worth $29 now, you said?
Yeah, so that means that back in 1775, a Honda Accord, a Honda CRV would cost you $860. I guess that does check out. That sounds about right.
I don't know. It sounds like a lot for back then.
$800 for a Honda CRV back in the 1700s.
Well, right. I mean, what are we talking about here? Are we adjusting for the fact that they didn't have cars that were that awesome? Yeah. All right. So
I know.
Ethel says that the hot dogs were made from people's intestines. Right. That makes them even more of a luxury item.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to come across people's intestines.
All right, we'll keep this on topic. So, how much does a horse cost? Is an article I'm reading. What's the difference between a free horse, a $500 horse, and more? Wow. Free horse sounds like.
I just punched my mic. I'm sorry about that.
Well, that's okay.
A free horse sounds like a curse?
Yeah. I mean, I have a free cat, and that thing cost me $1.50 $1 a minute.
That's true. That's true. Very true.
Okay, so most casual riders will buy a horse under $10,000, says this article from sprucepets.net. So that means a horse back in 1775 would be $340.
These sound like high prices to me, but I mean, what do I
It
know?
really does. Yeah, I feel like you could buy a horse for $50 back in the day.
Because I was in my boot. I thought maybe you'd pay a nickel for boots.
Well, let's see. Let's see. How much are boots today? I'm going to look up price of boots.
Eva says they didn't know what germs were. They didn't realize that when you operated on somebody, you had to sterilize your hands because they didn't. Yep, because they didn't know germs existed.
Yeah, that's why you don't. If you go back in time, don't eat the hot dogs. That's what I've been saying this whole stream. Are y'all? Is this thing on?
Oh, I thought you do eat the hot dogs. See, I'm just like
No.
taking this all wrong.
Yeah.
I think the hot dogs
really
would be
are.
higher quality back then.
I don't know. Okay, so what I do know is that boots cost $150 right now, and that means back then boots cost $5.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that's like you probably have to work. You probably make a nickel a day. So if you make a nickel a day, let's see.
Eva says dollar in the 1700s is worth $63.80 today. You got a different number, didn't you?
What? Yeah, we must
You
be
got
reading different articles.
You got something like $20.
Yeah, I got $29. Dollar in the 1700s worth. Where? Cite your source. I'll cite my source, which is 247wallstreet.com. Oh, but this is an article from 2010. So my data's wrong.
You think it would be?
Let's see. If you go back too far, it's going to be like the value of the dollar is zero because the dollar didn't exist. Okay, so now I'm on officialdata.org. Argue with that as a source. And I'm looking at the worth of $1 is worth $30 today. Cite my source.
So we got 3 different numbers.
Well, I mean, 29 and 30 are basically the same number. Just like 43 and 44 are basically the same number.
That's true. All right, let's.
Coinbase app. Okay.
If you guys like painting, I suggest that you go on YouTube. Not right now, but look up Aaron Blaze. I don't know if I've mentioned it before or not, but he's really cool. He was a Disney animator for a long time, and now he's like this awesome artist. He draws a lot of animals and stuff, and but he's just like a really positive dude, and it's just a lot of fun to watch him paint. I've learned a lot from watching him paint. He did this cool thing. He made a chain brush, which is something I know you know how to do in Photoshop, I knew how to do in Photoshop, but he just reminded me that you can do that.
He just reminded you?
Yeah, he just kind of reminded me that you can do that. Like, let's see. I'll just make it 200 by 200 pixels. 200. This is probably too small. Let's make it 1200. Well, I'm just going to do this real quick. Wow, Dan. Wow.
What you got there? Some sort of maraca?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about what I'm doing?
Yeah, it looks like you're drawing a maraca.
No, I'm just overthinking this. Just overthinking this real quick.
Am I saying the right word?
Yeah, I
Musical
believe it's
instrument.
Latin musical instrument.
I guess so. Yes. Let's go with that. Oh yeah, I'm on officialdata.org too. I just permitted you to post the link if you want to post your link again. But you have to do it twice. It's sort of weird. Actually, I can see your link. Here, I'm going to click on it. Oh, you're on officialdata.com. Well, that's going to be way better than officialdata.org. Well, Ahmad, so if you post a link, Ahmad has to do permit and then your username. So I have done permit on your username. And so now if you pasted a link, it should show up for everyone. Yeah, a rattle. There we go. That's the simple version.
You know what? I'm not going to go on this tangent and do this right now. Somebody reminds me how to do it, or somebody reminds me to show them next week, I'll do it. But I'm not going to go on this tangent right now. I thought I would remember. It's not going to be a chain anyway. It's going to be a strap. It's going to be a leather strap like everything else in this outfit.
Yeah.
It's going to be a black strap.
Yeah. That's where I was. Officialdata.org.
Are we still unsure about the currency?
We're using the oh, okay, you're doing 1700. I was doing 1776. Because I'm a revolutionary. Yeah, okay, so at 1700 it was the I don't know how to say word. $1,700 were $63 today, which I would argue because the dollar probably didn't exist then. But I'm really just trying to muddy the waters here. Wow, you really wanted your money in between 1700 and 1770. You got $30 per dollar back then.
All right. So how much were? So boots were $2.
Yeah, about $2.
Is that what we're saying?
Yep. And Ethel asked, what's the painter's name? Was it Alex Blaze? Something like that?
Aaron Blaze.
Aaron.
Aaron. Aaron Blaze. Blaise.
Aaron Blaze.
Yeah, I'm not
Any
asking you to go.
Johnny Blaze?
I'm not asking you to go leave the stream right now and go. No, it's Blaise. Sorry.
Oh, okay. For some reason I'm just repeating whatever you say into the chat, like people can't hear you. I pronounce that blase.
Well, I'm sure you got that in school a lot.
Uninterested because of frequent exposure or indulgence? Is that
Yeah.
what you just called me?
No, I'm saying I bet he got that in school a lot because it's kind of it's a way to turn your name into an insult.
Ah,
And that's what
well,
everybody does if they can.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, pretty simple joke. Pretty simple joke. You know, I'm not trying to bother anybody. I'm just saying a little joke.
Yeah.
All right. Horses have hair, so I'm gonna give this guy a little bit of hair right there. Um, this thing's still got it's still got a few problems, but what are we gonna do? Paint a headless horseman for the rest of our lives? Come on.
I don't know.
Well, I will say that this is the original painting that I was redoing. Remember, way back in the day.
Oh yeah, wow.
So remember when we first started this, we were looking for a painting to redo,
Yeah.
and that's from
Yeah.
3 years ago, 3 years ago. So
Oh yeah, that new one. I mean, that's that's a huge difference.
yeah, I mean, now granted,
Whoa.
the first one was done in one day because of the nature of the
Yeah,
prompts.
but it had
I'm trying to think of the
way
word.
fewer. Oh, was it a Halloween prompt? A Halloween a day?
Yeah.
I think that's what they call it.
Yeah, yeah,
One
it was like something like that.
Halloween. Yeah.
It was a jalapeno dapes. No, it was like it was called Dralloween, Mab's Dralloween Club. And
Not
I
the
did,
one
yeah, I
Halloween
did
per day challenge.
and I did one painting a day. It was one painting a day, but you know what? I think this needs to be a little bit of orange in here. And then we're doing light. We're gonna do light, and I feel like this painting will be possibly starting to look done enough for now. We're gonna take that orange right the fuck back out of there. What happens if I get rid of this? Yeah, so I did that in one day, and I do remember kind of being rushed. But still I think yeah, I
It
think
had
probably
way
the limit.
fewer puckers. What did we call them?
There were no pucker butts.
Yeah, pucker butts.
Yeah, there weren't any pucker butts. That's true. All right, I'm not going to spend too much time on this background because this is going to be all smoky and stuff like the other one. I'd like just put a little bit of definition in here. This hand doesn't look great, but I think it does the trick for now. Throw that out. Don't need it. What's this? Throw that out. Don't need it. Throw that out. Oh man, it's giving me a fucking pause, isn't it? All right, let's see. So
What would you do if your name was Ronald McDonald.
Like if my real name was Ronald McDonald, and Ronald McDonald.
Yep.
This is the same universe where Ronald McDonald exists.
Oh yeah, everybody's fully aware of the fictional
The
Ronald
clown.
McDonald. Yep.
Everybody's aware of the McDonald's clown.
Yep. And when you were born of the McDonald clan, somebody's like, you know what would be funny? Named you Ronald.
Right. Last name McDonald. Let's name him Ronald.
Yep.
Now, do my parents know about Ronald McDonald too, or do they like it because it rhymes?
No, they
What
own
sort
shares
of-
in McDonald's Court.
Oh, I see.
They are fully aware of it. Maybe that's
These
too
people
aware.
suck.
Maybe owning shares could get to a selfishness that we don't really need to bring into the question. They're aware, and they thought it was funny.
Well, they'd really think it was funny when I sue them. I was going to say murder them, but I guess that would make me
that's a
seem
bit-
weird.
That's a bit much.
Murdering your parents. I don't know.
No.
Would a jury of my peers convict me if I murdered my parents for naming me Ronald McDonald? I guess.
Not
Are
your
the-
true peers,
Yeah.
but the random
Are
people.
the you gonna make the horse's eyes glowing red? I'm not sure if red. I can try it, but I'm not sure if red belongs in this painting. It might work. I'm trying not to introduce any new colors. I'm thinking about oranges and greens, but at the same time, who knows? Maybe red will work. We'll try it.
Yeah, he's got extra green printer cartridge. Let him use the green. You've been saving up that. He's running low on red.
It's just too many colors. It's
Well, okay.
a matter of composition.
Yeah, that's what every artist say when they're running low on red. Is this fun? Are we having fun?
We're having a lot of fun.
Okay.
Just because I didn't answer didn't mean that I'm not having fun.
Seems like you're really hesitant to answer this McDonald related question.
Oh, and I already answered. I'd murder my parents.
Ah, yeah. Okay, right. Okay.
That's
I thought
my
that was a
answer.
joke, but no. Yeah. All right.
No,
right, hold on. Let
I'd
me
straight up
type.
murder those motherfuckers.
All right. That's what I'm choosing on this quiz.
Isn't this a quiz? Is this what?
Should
Is this
be.
what? What did you ask me earlier? Like what
What would you do?
character?
It's pretty open ended.
What? No, I think you did have a quiz queued up earlier, and we never did it. But
Oh no, that was a bull. It was nonsense. I'm making my own quizzes now.
cool.
And the question number one is, what do you do if your parents name you Ronald McDonald, knowing full well the consequences of their action?
Well, I think I have my answer, and I think I'm perfectly justified, and I think that the jury and my peers would never convict me.
No, not your true peers. Maybe a bunch of random jerks that the law puts together and claims as your peers. All right. So got it. I got
Telling my
that
father,
noted.
no, don't. Well, my father didn't name me. My father didn't name me Ronald McDonald. He would agree. My
Yeah.
dad would say, "Yeah, I would deserve to be murdered if I named my kid Ronald McDonald."
What if you named your kid Ronald McDonald and that wasn't even your last name? Can you do that? Can you give your kid a last name that's not your last name?
So my last name is Jaworski, and I'm like,
Right.
all right. First of all, this kid's not getting my last name.
Right. Yep.
You know what would be funny is if I named him Ronald McDonald. I'll bet you that there's some asshole that has done that
Oh, you
somewhere
know
in
it.
the world.
You know it. Now I'm just curious though, if you can, like, it's kind of weird, right, to think about that you can there's no question that you can choose the first name. But I have an honest question: can you choose the last name for your child? Looking it up.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Free country. Do whatever you want.
Deciding on baby's last name at parents.com. Oh, it's a slideshow. Goodness. All right. I'm about to get informed up in this.
All right, I gotta think for a minute. I gotta think about this for a minute.
This is the weirdest slideshow I've ever seen in my life. It's really just an article with multiple pages, but they're calling it a slideshow.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, like Merry Christmas would be another. Well, that's not that bad, I guess. Yeah, it is kind of bad.
It is pretty bad. Like, especially if you're, your dad's last name is Jaworski, and he's like, I dub thee Merry Christmas to you, your son. I think there's a dubbing involved. I think that's how they do it.
Yeah. In my family, they definitely dub us. Why isn't this showing up? I mean, what the hell? Oh, here we go.
Whoa.
Oh, boy.
This slideshow didn't even address the idea of deciding a last name that was neither the parent's last name.
Yeah, you just fell for the old slideshow trick.
Man, they probably served me 7 ads, or they probably served 7 ads to my ad blocker.
I don't watch those. If I find myself on a blog article that's like a slideshow, I know that they're just trying to get me to see a bunch of ads, and I turn it off. That's how spiteful I am.
Yeah. Well, I have an ad blocker, so if it's just a few clicks, I don't mind.
Jonathan's got an ad blocker. Oh.
Well, one day when you're as rich and famous as myself, you too could have an ad blocker.
I bet he goes to all the hot dog parties. I guess he's invited to all the hot dog parties.
Mary Chris Smith. That's a good one. So this completely different article answers my question more clearly. There are no legal stipulations forcing you to give your baby a specific name. If you want to name your baby something that's an unpronounceable symbol, you may have trouble at the hospital, but you can still legally do it.
So you can name your baby literally anything you want.
Yep. So I think next week everybody bring in their unnamed babies, and we're gonna name some babies.
Yep, baby naming Wednesdays. Next week.
We'll do some hot takes, name some babies. Maybe do some painting. That's not up to me though.
Oh yeah, we'll paint. It'll be mostly baby naming, but I mean, it depends on how many babies, you know.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, if there's too many babies to name, then we're gonna have to queue it up. So stall. If you're at the hospital,
get here earlier.
To name your baby. Yeah, either get here early or stall.
It's first come, first serve. Definitely.
Yeah. That's the fairest way.
I'm trying to decide whether I want this orange color or if I want to change it to blue. Blue's not really going to stick off of here too much, but it makes more sense with the lighting.
Man, this makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Well, that's what it is. That's what it's meant to do, you know?
Yeah. It's working.
I feel like this lighting might have been a little bit anticlimactic after I talked about it for so long. But did I ever watch the movie Whatever Happened? No, I didn't get a chance to watch it yet.
Yeah,
You told me about it. What'd you think of it?
I think I saw it. Let me look it up.
I know it's the one with the woman from Dragon Tattoo.
Prometheus. Oh, okay.
The girl with the dragon tattoo. Did you ever see the original like Swedish one of that?
No, I didn't. But she is also. She's the star of Prometheus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I like her a lot. I think we enjoyed whatever happened to Monday. It was a pretty interesting movie. I remember liking it.
All right, I think I'm gonna change this to blue. Eva, you suggested blue. I think I agree with you. Or we're at least gonna try it. I'm gonna do a quick and dirty version of it.
Oh wow! So she was the original girl with the dragon tattoo. I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me want to see that movie. I don't think I saw the original.
Yeah, they remade it.
Right, because America.
But there was
do that.
The original was really good. I mean, the remake was good too. That was David Fincher, so it was good. But yeah, I mean, the original's the original, right?
Yeah, the original's got a 7.8 on IMDb. Wow, so that's a huge number. Good? And well, the remake has a 7.8. Okay, I guess I need to watch both of them because.
Yeah, I mean, David Fincher. You know, I know I already said that, but still, like, you probably. I mean, it's kind of hard to go for. In my opinion, it's hard to go wrong with watching a David Fincher movie.
I'll be the judge of that.
Well, you be the judge of that, and you let me know.
All right, I'm judging it.
And then I'll judge you.
No, that's not how this works.
Yep. All right, so let's see.
He doesn't direct a lot these days. Like since 2010, he's only got like 5 things.
Well, that's a lot of things in 5 or 6 years. I mean, you can take like 5 years to do a movie.
Not me. I've never taken a single year to do a movie.
And he did that show Mindhunter, which is like 10 episodes. That's like a 5-hour movie.
I see what's going on here. So he's got like 93 directing credits, and significantly they are short videos from before 1994. So everything I know him in is post 94, which is like 7 is 95. 7, The Game, Fight Club, Panic Room. I think I've watched that. I don't remember it though. Zodiac. Never watched Benjamin Button. How's Benjamin Button?
I never watched it. Premise made me uncomfortable, so I didn't watch it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, watching an old man's long ear hair grow shorter. Ugh. No, thank you.
That was what turned me off. That's the idea that turned me off the most about it, definitely. Yep.
Yeah. Right.
We're sticking with orange because I tried the electric blue and I just do not like it as much.
I mean, I love these colors. That green and that orange. Yes. I don't know.
I
Did you
think it
need
just
my
pops.
vote?
I chose it. Yeah, yeah. I like your vote. Um, oh man, she played an elf in Bright. Yeah, she played in the. Did she play one of the elves in Bright? Is Eva enraged?
Hold on. I
Got
will
some
fact
chips.
check. We're at the fact checking portion of tonight's stream. Let's
think
see.
Eva might be frustrated because of her own typing, or she could be mad at me. I'm not sure.
Yes. She was in the movie Bright, starring Bright.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
you get
in
you get some free
all this
chips.
stuff. I like her a lot. Did y'all see the Netflix movie that was about what was it? Close. Did y'all see Close? I like that a good bit.
No, that was like it looked like an espionage style thriller or something.
Yeah, like I think it's more Bodyguard, but yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's definitely a thriller, but it's not like she is a bodyguard. That's her role in the concept. Like
Check it out.
staying close. Yeah, I like her a lot.
Just getting my attention. Okay. Yeah, I always try to come back if I get on a. I always try to come back. But you know how it is. Sometimes you just get involved in painting horses.
So you can name your kid Smith Jonathan, and every time they're in a database where it's last name first, somebody would think there was a mistake and they would mess up their name. You would set that person up for failure their entire life in the computer era.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now. Call him what?
First name Smith, last name Jonathan.
Oh yeah.
Because you would fool every human being who's ever looked up this person in the database.
Right. That kid would love you for it.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah, I totally agree. I like her a lot. She is cool. She's a great actress.
Looks like we've got a spammer in the chat.
What? I don't see it on my
No,
end.
I'm kidding.
Oh, you're talking about Eva
Yeah.
spamming all that pro Naomi.
One letters. She is
Yeah.
C. That's okay. I'm sorry. I'm just giving you shit. You talked about my baby fuzz earlier, so.
Numi.
Allowed.
Her name is Numi Rapace. Noomi.
Yeah, I was trying to think of her name. I knew it was like a Netherlands name, like a Viking name. Sounds like a Viking name, right?
Yeah, it's real. Nordic, I guess.
Nordic. That's what I was thinking of.
But I don't really know that. I have a terrible brain. I don't know what anything is or what it means. Nomi rapace. Nomi rapace is how. That sounds like it's got a rapace. That's how Wikipedia pronounces it. Nome rapace. Write that down.
I wrote it down. Definitely wrote it down.
Okay.
All right, guys. I was hoping to finish this tonight, but I think I'm kind of out of gas. Everybody's running out of gas here, right?
It's 9 o'clock. We've been doing it for 2.5 hours. I think we gave everybody a fair share of your time.
Well, since you put it like that,
Everyone's had enough.
no, I just
of you and
everybody's
your
had
time,
enough
Dan.
of me. Yeah, my fair. Everybody's had enough of a fair share of my time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like I need more concentration for this, and I'm a tiny bit tired. Maybe I'll work on
Cool.
this. I don't know if I'll finish this week and show you guys next week, or maybe finish it and then start another one next week. It's I think we can do pretty much anything.
Yeah.
We do anything we want, right?
Yep.
Except for
I think
travel
we
back in
can.
time.
And buy hot dogs. At least you
Get
should.
them cheap boots. I don't
Get an
know. I think I'm
opportunity.
just gonna have to. I think we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on that. I think that the hot dogs would be higher quality. They'd be fresher.
You can't,
You think they'd have germs
you-
all in them?
I think yes. I don't think they would be fresher. Like I'm sure you can get extremely fresh sausage hot dogs here in the modern
Less
era.
preservatives. Yeah.
No, I'm like if you want the world's freshest hot dog, you can probably go to a place and buy that hot dog, and the people there will have washed their hands. If
That's
you go
true.
back in time, you can probably get a hot dog, but will you get the washed hands? I think it's unlikely.
But could you buy a hot dog from George Washington now?
I would do that in a heartbeat. I'd buy a wooden hot dog from him.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought we were on the same
That's
page.
that's what I was saying this whole time.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is looking great.
Thanks. All right. Yeah, we'll finish it up next week. I need to stare at it for a minute and think about this background a little bit. And actually, I'll probably just do some. I'll just do some.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some
Big
smoke in there and make it like the other one. So we'll have to. So we'll think. So it'll be like boom. And I might redo the composition a little bit, but that'll be next week. Let's see how we did with the notes. More.
Yeah.
More.
You did that.
Cool stuff on the saddle. Maybe even cooler stuff. Oh, I forgot the smoke coming out of his nose holes. But we'll get that when we do the rest of the smoke. He needs some glowing green smoke coming out of his nose holes like this. But better. Not
Ghost smoke.
shitty. And ghost smoke. And then we definitely got the pucker butts in there. Glowy eyes. Yeah, it's coming along. So I'm going to get rid of these notes, and I'm going to make some new notes. But I'll do that later. They would boil the maggots out and eat them anyway. All right. Well, that's cool. Yikes.
Yeah.
He wants to become my manager. Who wants to become my manager? George Washington? When did 9 o'clock become late?
For me?
For
Been late
anybody,
for
for
about 3
me and
years.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I get up super early, so 9 o'clock is late.
Oops.
I don't.
I forgot to tell you that I switched over to the. Forgot to tell you that I switched over to the chat, the goodbye chat camera.
Don't show my face. Not
Well,
my
it's just a black box right now.
face. Oh, perfect.
It's just a.
Sweet. Here, hold on.
I can turn it off and we can just have
Let
your
me put
audio.
on my
if
stream
that's what you
face.
want. It didn't come on.
Well,
I hate Zoom. I hate Zoom. I hate Zoom. I hate.
Hey,
Zoom.
no.
I hate Zoom. I hate Zoom. I hate Zoom. What? You don't like that song?
The stream is brought to you by Zoom. You're alienating
All right,
our main sponsor.
I'm turning the. Oops, I can't do that, can I? Shit. All right.
It's weird. I'm
Yeah, the
turning my
voice is
video back
missing.
on.
Yeah, and I can see you in the other. I can see you in the other meeting too, but
Oh, okay.
for some reason Zoom decided that it was not gonna show anything. Oh, maybe this is why.
Well,
there we
I'll
go.
put on the show. Just
You're back.
hey, I'm back. You got me just in time.
Yeah, this is. I think this. Yeah, this painting's coming along.
Oh yeah, I really like the colors.
Yeah, thanks, man. I just for some reason the background. Sometimes, like it's like. I think I just need to rethink of the background a little bit. So, yeah, Aaron Blaze does paintings in like 2 or 3 hours, and they look super finished. And I don't want to compare myself to him because, well, for one thing, he's been doing it for 30 years professionally. And comparison is a thief of joy, they say. Which I like.
Who says that?
I like that.
I do like that.
Who says it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just an old saying. Do you like my new water bottle?
Do I like your
Like
new
my
water
new-
bottle?
Yeah.
It's gonna
They
take me
didn't have a
20
bri-
seconds to see it on the stream.
They didn't have a bright one. So I had to get this one. They didn't have a big one
Cool.
either. So you can always look at the camera.
I haven't
Remember the
seen it
camera
yet.
on the chat?
Your camera's not showing. I see. Yeah. I'm imagining that it's a dull, small water bottle based on what you said. Okay, I can see it now. Oh, yeah, I like that. That looks good.
It's pretty good. I need it. My old one was leaking water all over me when I drank out of it. So that's a sure sign you need a new one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the exact opposite of what you want in a water bottle.
Yeah,
I've done a lot of research. They say look for one that doesn't leak.
totally. All right, guys. Well, tell your friends about the stream. Tell everybody you know about the stream. We love having you guys. We were trying to grow the audience. I think maybe, I don't know. Do you think, well, we can talk about it off air, but maybe we can think about, I don't know what we'll do. This is always a lot of fun, though. I don't know about you, but I'm having fun. I have fun.
I'm having fun. Yep. We can figure it out. One way or the other, we will figure it out. I was going to say something about hot dogs, but then I didn't. And, we've
right.
talked enough about hot dogs tonight.
Yeah, your video is way out of sync, too. I don't know what the F is going on. I'll have to fix that. It's never done that before. It's usually just pops right back up and everything's great. Dun, 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 dun. All right, guys. Love y'all.
All right.
We'll see you next week, same time. Jonathan's doing his goodbye dance. It's right.
I mean, now, yeah.
Why did you stop? I don't know why you stopped. I mean, that was perfect to end the show.
Yeah,
with.
that's the end of the dance.
All right. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Love you. Good night. Bye.